someone asked him, he said, we live in an age that when you call them, the pizza gets here quicker than the police, which I thought was a wonderful quote. Anyway, I just wanted to bring out a couple of guys, first of all, who were involved in the Slumdog shenanigans, and have also been involved in these shenanigans. And they are the producer, Christian Coulson, and the screenwriter, Simon Bolton. I'm not buttering you up so that you'll like the film, but we felt an enormous obligation to get this film ready for Telluride and then especially Toronto. Because the benefit you gave us was extraordinary. I mean, Toronto as a film festival makes a filmmaker feel 100 feet tall. I mean, it just does. It's a wonderful festival. The crowds are so warm. And I'm not just saying that because of the benefit we had with Slumdog, but also I had a film here, Millions, which didn't do very well, except for the Toronto Film Festival. It was going to be the biggest hit in the world. Anyway, so thank you very much for that reception. We did get enormous benefit from what you started off as Slumdog for us, and we used that to try and make this film because it's a difficult film for studios and executives to get behind because it's a challenging film, as Piers was saying. So I'd like to thank Fox Searchlight and Pathé and Tessa Ross for all doing that. And I'd most especially like to thank Francois Ivanel, who kept on at me about the book and the possible project like that. So thank you very much to all those guys. Before we start, I'd like to introduce you to some of the real talents. The first one I'd like you to introduce you to is the guy whose this story is based on. An extraordinary man who gave us the permission to make his story, and we promised to hand it back to him at the end, and as you'll see at the end of the film, that's what we tried to do. And he'll be up to talk to you later. Please welcome Aaron Ralston. That's it really. We will be back later on to do a Q&A, and there's no pizzas or police, just 90 minutes of 127 hours. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks very much.
Some freaking chemical in your brain that makes us different from animals, makes us all the same. Take it if it makes you numb, take it if it makes you calm, take it if it makes you make it fit.
Lost? I'm a guide. What'd he say?
Well, the guidebook says that the route's through here, but I know a better way. All you have to remember is that everything will be okay.
Oh my God! Aaron!
Aaron! Yeah!
You liked him. I don't think we figured in his day at all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. What a remarkable film.
Was it frustrating shooting in the same location for the majority of the film?
Was it frustrating shooting in the same location for the majority of the film?
We shot for 8 weeks altogether, and we shot for 6 days of that in the real canyon. And ironically, we were there on the anniversary of the seventh anniversary of Aaron's entrapment. And then we replicated the canyon in a studio in Salt Lake City, and we replicated it exactly, and we didn't change it. We didn't, because normally you fly walls so you can get in and out, but we built it exactly the same, and that was the idea, is that there was no way out really. It was, and we had to work within those strict confinements, and we had to embrace that as something positive that we were going to go with, you know, rather than get frustrated by it, except in the sense that obviously he is enormously frustrated by it. So we tried to embrace it as something that was going to be a huge contribution to the film. Just how it's a tiny little corridor, and he's a little cul-de-sac, and he's chained to the end of it, you know.
Well, we have to sadly go. Thank you so much for coming. I know we keep you all night.